Welcome back, everybody. Here we are going to be doing a little bit of a video talking about how you can have a choice in a Ren'py game that is remembered later on. And I'm sorry I didn't do this in the previous video. I kind of needed an extra video to do, so sorry that the last one was so simple and easy, and then this one's going to be probably what you guys are looking for. But at least this way, we're going to skip all that easy stuff. You guys should already know how to make a menu and make a choice available to your player. And so we are going to continue on from there, okay? So now we are going to make a choice that matters. So in our game here, we have Lahar's having a choice, and I'm gonna get rid of the game for a second. So in this case, we are going to do what we should do first is go up before your start of your game, and you're going to put the $, space, and then whatever title you want to put it, but it's got to be all one word or have like an underscore to it. In my game, I have mine called Evil Points. Underscore points. You gotta remember, if you capitalize it up here, you gotta capitalize it in your script, so just remember exactly how you write it or you'll run into problems. After you write that, space equals space 0. You can have it whatever type of points you want. This is sort of how we are going to determine things a little bit here. I'm going to show you two different things here. So we're also going to have $, space evil equals, oops, false. These true or false things always are a capital letter at the start, just so you guys know. I think you gotta put default. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter. But if you put default, this is what it will be at the start of the game. If nothing's changed it, this is what it is. It's going to be evil equals false. Okay? We're going to start with that one. Just so you guys know. Sorry. So at the menu here, we're going to hit enter after the choice is made. You can do it anytime. I'm going to do it at the start for this because it doesn't matter. So we are going to do $, space, capital evil equals true. Okay, so now, if you choose this option, evil will equal true. And we're going to go right down to the very end of this game here, and I'm going to put in here, if evil is equal to, I always try to say it to myself, is equal to, and then that means 2 equal signs, okay? That's just how I remember it. But you will need 2 equal signs here if you're basically questioning the game. If this is going to be this, then this. Otherwise, if you're just saying, you're basically saying a statement, this is true. If you're just saying this is true or this is false, it's 1 equal sign. If you're sort of asking it to figure out if something is or isn't, then you're going to use 2 equal signs, okay? So if evil is equal to true, sorry, my words, we're going to put a colon at the end, hit enter, and we're going to say, you picked the evil option. We're just going to keep this very simple here. We can just do if evil equals false, enter, you picked the nice option. Okay, we're gonna save the game. Should work okay, and I'm gonna bring it up for you guys to watch. Now remember, because we're in the middle of our game, you just hit Shift R if you are wanting to reload your script. Because I already did that earlier on in my recording, it's not going to show up now, but you just hit Shift R and it will now, every time you save your script, it will reload the game so we can see things real time. Makes it very easy for placement of characters and so many things if you just want to be testing your game. So we're going to scroll back to where the choice is, and the choice should now allow us to pick. We are picking the evil option. So I'm just gonna skip through here. You picked the evil option, but notice it will not say you picked the good option. See? So there you go. Now, that's one way to do it. So if in this situation, if you were doing this, if you're saying if evil equals true, or if whatever equals true, whatever your choice is, then you can have a whole scene happen. You can have it take you on a different path in the game. You can have anything. It can remember this all the way at the end of the game. You can get your player to do something at the very start of your game and have something happen because that player did that thing at the start of the game. It happened in the end of the game. So, but, yeah. So I just want to make sure you guys sort of knew that part. There's also, we talked about the evil points. Points is another thing. This is great for if you have like a relationship or like a dynamic of things that could happen based on the points that you have given the player, based on a bunch of different choices. Maybe like, for example, a dating sim. You're going to go on a date with somebody. How many points you get may determine whether this person likes you or doesn't like you, kind of thing, right? So in this case, we're just doing evil points. And I'm just going to I'm going to take out the part where it says this evil equals true. We're just going to change it to evil points. And in this case, we're going to add some. Plus equals, let's say 10. Simple number. You guys obviously can pick whatever numbers you want for your situation. And obviously, if you do the nice option, nothing happens. Or actually, while we're at it, maybe just to kind of get this going. Paste. We'll do 5. Just to have something different, right? So we can talk about dealing with different numbers, as opposed to just it's there or it isn't there. That's where these point system comes in better, whereas the other one has to be a true or false. It's black or it's white. In this case, you can have a gray area, so you can have multiple different things happen based on a bunch of different choices rather than just one choice. In this case, we're only having one choice happen, but I'm going to show you 2 different versions of how you can still change that number around. Just pretend we had a bunch of points that added up to 10 for this one, and we had a bunch of points that added up to 5 for this one, okay? Like we had a bunch of different questions that added up. And so we can now go down to, I think, okay. Also, another thing I want to quickly say, we're not going to do it in this case, but if you want to, again, you're having multiple different things happen in your game. Minus is also an option here. So you can have -5 or +5, right? Depending on your situation, you can add or subtract points from your thing. So down here, we're going to say if evil underscore points is equal to 10, then this will happen. But if evil points, I'm going to show you 2 different ways of how to do this, is less than or equal to 9, let's just say, we're going to have this one here, okay? Same type of situation is going to happen. We'll play through the game twice really quickly, and you're going to get to see. We'll do the skip option just to go quickly with it, okay? So, skip. Here's the choice. We're going to say yes, do it. And I'm not going to say skip this time because it might take us all the way through to the end of the game because we've seen this. Just going to go through real quick. I don't want to go too fast. Once the picture changes, then we're getting close to the end. You pick the evil option, but watch, it will not say you pick the good option. See? Now, let's do it again. This time we're going to pick the good option. No, be nice to your brother. We could actually hit skip this time all the way through because it's a new one. No, you picked, or you picked the nice option. If I scroll up, it's the image here, right into you picked the nice option. Because our points were less than or equal to 9 in this case, right? So that's how you can do it. 2 different ways you can do your point system. I hope that this helps you guys with your choices in your game. The next video we are going to be doing is going to be adding music and sound, okay? So that's going to be what we're going to be talking about next in the next video, next month. So if you guys have been following along, we're going to be doing all that stuff and adding that to the game. It should be a fairly short video because it doesn't take very long to add that type of stuff. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.